Welcome to Gene and Mike do the New York Times crossword. Gene is off tonight, and so I am once again doing solo duty for Wednesday, December 3rd, 2025. I was able to get through this crossword reasonably expeditiously. It was by Victor Barocas, and it's his 21st since 2011. His favorite day of the week is Sunday, as far as crosswords are concerned. He's had 9 Sundays, 5 Wednesdays, and then a few of all the other days of the week, except he has not yet gotten one published for Friday. So aim for Friday, Victor. The theme of today's crossword was quite entertaining. There were 1, 2, 3, 4 clues that were clued by giving a name of a song, and then it said per 68 across. 68 across said, wise counselor of sci-fi who might not be great at karaoke, and that was Yoda. And if you look at all those other themed answers, you'll discover such classics as 17 across, 1967 hit by The Who, per 68 across, For Miles I Can See. I won't offend your ears, dear listeners, by actually singing that. I'll just read it. 29 across, 1978 song by Gloria Gaynor, per 68 across, Survive I Will. Perhaps I should be saying it in the Yoda voice. Survive I will. No, let's not do that again. 44 across, 2008 hit by Katy Perry, per 68 across, A Girl I Kissed. And last but not least, something you should never sing when you've been pulled over for speeding. 59 across, 1973 Bob Marley song covered by Eric Clapton, per 68 across, The Sheriff I Shot. And as already mentioned, 68 across was Yoda. So they managed to work in some pretty clever Star Wars references here. I think that was well done, Victor. There were other great clues in the grid, unsurprisingly. We had 1 across, young fellows was lads, which for some reason sounds very British. We, in fact, did have 34 across lead into pop or lit, Brit, as in Britpop or Brit lit. One day I hope to teach a Brit lit course. We'll just be reading P.G. Wodehouse till the cows come home, as Bertie Wooster might have said. 1 down was elevated, and that was lofty. That took me a bit to figure out, but eventually I did. We had the amusing 5 down, like Picard vis-a-vis Kirk, balder. I don't think Kirk was at all bald. I'm pretty sure he had a full head of hair. In fact, William Shatner probably still has a full head of hair. How he does that, I do not know. 9 down, Obama-era immigration program, informally DACA. We had 25 down, that being Slavonic dances composer, Dvorak, and that was crossing 36 across, award with a Best New American Theater Work category, and that was Obi. We also had sort of a bit of crossword ease, 39 across, shampoo often in a green bottle. That was Prel. And for those of you who are wondering, Prel has appeared a total of 23 times. So I guess it's not that frequent. It first appeared in 1958, but then it was clued as German painter. I wonder if the Prel people have thought about leveraging that, maybe having some Prel paintings on their bottles. If they haven't, they should start contemplating that concept immediatement. We had a couple of references to other languages. For example, 2 down, greeting among the lay community, ? Aloha. It's a lot easier to figure out if you can actually read the word lay. It's L-E-I, of course, not L-A-Y. And then we had 64 across, language in which Mongaroa means long mountain, and that was Maori. If Jean were here, she could probably expand upon that a little bit, but she is not, so I will just move on. We have 56 down, the modern country that includes most of ancient Mesopotamia, that was Iraq. And then we also had, somewhere in the middle of the grid, Omsk region. This is 26 down, and it was Siberia. 24 across was anabolic steroids, e.g., informally, and I thought it was going to be, it was 4 letters long, and I thought it was going to be meds. My first thought was actually roids, but it turned out to be PEDS. Whatever that stands for, we'll just let it slide. Superlatively contemptible, 30 down, is vilest. I love that as a phrase. You are superlatively contemptible. I might not be able to pronounce it, so perhaps I shouldn't use it. We had 12 down, store with iconic blue totes. That was IKEA. Boy, IKEA keeps showing up in the grid. All right, let's investigate. IKEA has shown up 122 times, so Pearl's got some catching up to do. And I think that every single time it has appeared in the New York Times, it has been a reference to the furniture retailer. I suppose they could do something with IKEA and IDEA, but then again, they have professional editors at the New York Times with very high standards, so I'm pretty sure we will not be seeing that clue anytime soon. We had a couple of clues that were somewhat mysterious to me. We had 35 down, the band that helped popularize Pay What You Want pricing with their album In Rainbows, and that was Radiohead. And that O of Radiohead crossed 47 across, one of a trio encountered by Recitos de Oro, and that was Oso. Gene is not here, so I have no idea what to make of that. All right, that is it for today then, so thanks everyone for listening. Remember, you can always get a hold of us, crosswordpodcast at iCloud.com. At least one of us, and hopefully both of us, will be back again with our cutting-edge analysis of tomorrow's crossword tomorrow.